What's up, Super Geeks, and welcome back to my channel. For today, we're going to be having a look at the DC Icons Super Sons 2-pack by DC Collectibles. This is one that I've been incredibly excited about because I've read every issue so far of Super Sons, and I really love the storytelling dynamic. It's like a little Batman and a little Superman, the way their characters interact with each other. I really enjoy it, and I can't wait to open this one up and add these two little guys to my DC Icons collection. So let's just dig right into it. Now, the packaging for this is typical of the DC Icons line, being a solid white with a solid color. Really basic looking packaging, but it's so effective. I'm so glad that they stuck with it. Numbered 26, as you can see here, clearly displayed the Super Sons logo on the top. If we turn this baby around, we can see the other figures that are in this wave. I have the Supergirl and the Nightwing as well, so I'll be able to review all 4 figures on this channel. So just stay tuned for that. But I'm just so excited. I just can't wait to open this up and handle these guys. So let's just open it up. We'll just give the box a slice-a-roo, tip it sideways, pull it out, over the shoulder, and here's what we get. Alright, there's no easy way to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. Out you go. So we get this plethora of other hands. Some open, some with batarangs. So many hands. 2 flight hands, 2 loose strangly hands, 2 holdy hands. We get 2 hands with batarangs in them. And then a whole plethora of, well, I mean, you get the point. Lots of hands. We also get Damian's really tiny little bow staff. And the main course, Damian and Jon Kent. These are sweet looking. Now really, honestly, people, this is a sweet set in hand. Really nicely done. Quite nice, the sculpting, all the look, the details. These are pretty much perfect as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they managed to nab the overall look of Jon and Damian so well. I just can't believe it. I really do like these. I'm like a little kid right now. Now, just starting out with young Master Damian, let's take a look at this figure close up before we have a look at its articulation. Just having a peek at the detail on the boots there. Those look really good. They've just outdone themselves in the detail. You got the knee pads that fit quite nicely. You've got the pants there, his tunic coming down underneath his utility belt with all the pouches, the yellow right there on the buckle. This is just so nicely done. The Robin symbol, the cape over the shoulders. Let's take a nice close-up of that face sculpt. Yep, that's Damian. Cheeky, mouthy little Damian. God, love him. We got the cape here on the back, and the cape just looks fabulous. Lifting the cape up, you can see his tunic sticking out, and you got more of the belt there. This is a fabulous Robin action figure indeed. Now for the articulation, the head's on a ball joint, so it can bobble all around and look 360 degrees, although he's not an owl, so I don't know why you want to have him looking behind himself. You've got articulation up here in the chest. You got some movement there. You've also got articulation here in the form of an ab crunch, and there is lots and lots of movement there, lots and lots of play. You've got bicep swivels with this figure and double jointed elbows, along with a wrist on a hinge as well. So there's that. That's kind of cool. You've got a groin that is ball jointed, and you got double jointed knees. Yeah, which makes sense for little Robin. And then even the ankles. The ankles are not only on a hinge, but they're also on a rocker. So these are kind of tight out of the package. I just want to warn you. And because he's so small, you don't want to push too hard and break him. You might want to use the boiling water just to make sure they're nice and loose. But dude, this is, I'm just thoroughly impressed. This is one of my favorite action figures of all time right here. Just saying. Next, we're going to have a look at Jon Kent, my absolute favorite new addition to the DC Universe proper. I think that watching Damian Wayne and Jon Kent bounce off each other and their interactions is just such a wonderful way to introduce both of the characters to Bat and Super fans who might not pay as much attention to the other characters. I think they've done a bang-up job of capturing all of Jon Kent's details in his suit to be comic accurate. You got the zip-up sweatshirt hoodie deal with the cape on the back instead of the hood. And, you know, it's just above the knees, which is accurate to the comic book. All the different detailing here in like the wrinkles of his sweatshirt. You got his jeans with the ripped out knee and the slash up on top here. It's all completely accurate to the comic book, right down to his red Converse shoes. Now, articulation for Superboy Jon is going to be as follows. The head's on a ball joint, so it can go all the way around 360 degrees and swivel and bounce. The shoulders are on a swivel hinge, so they can go all the way around 360 degrees, and the cape doesn't actually even get in the way. There's a swivel bicep, rotation 360 degrees, double jointed elbows, and a swivel hinge wrist on both hands. As far as the ab articulation, that's about what you get, and that's quite a bit of articulation. So you can get him in a good flight pose. You can't get his head all the way back because his hair kind of gets in the way of that, but I don't know. To me, that's not a huge deal. He also he's got a little bit up here at the chest. It's not quite as movable as Robin's. His legs, he has a drop hinge right here, and that's likely to give him more articulation in the legs. Yeah, that's exactly what that's for. I can tell right off the bat. That's a drop hinge on purpose. Then you've got double jointed knees, and they work out just fine. And then you've got the ankles, which are rocker. Oh, this one's a bit stiff. Hang on a second. Okay, I had to loosen it a little bit. You got articulation here at the ankles like that, and that's about it. But I mean, hey, this is great. I really, really like this figure, and he is getting posed faux shizzle alongside his daddy and Supergirl, which I haven't reviewed yet, but you'll see it probably in the next 1 or 2 videos. Now here we have a straight up size comparison between the Super Dads and the Super Sons. That's a customized Batman. I've had a head swap done to him, but other than that, they're all vanilla right out of the package. You still get a good idea of the height. And Damian is the shortest of the lot, even shorter than Jon. That's a point of contention that they kind of go back and forth with in the comic books, that Jon's taller but younger than Damian. But you can see the size comparison. Everything looks about right as far as scale goes. So they're going to look wonderful posed alongside their Super Dads. Overall, this is a DC Icons 2-pack that I am way more than satisfied with. It's met and surpassed all of my ideas of what they could have done with this, and I have no complaints about it. So I would give this a full 10 out of 10, and if you can get your hands on this before it begins to skyrocket on the secondary market, I say do so, because Damian is a massively popular character, and amongst Superman fans, Jon as well is a popular character, so this is only going to go up in price. So get it while you can before you have to chop off one of your limbs in trade for it. Also, just a quick promo, I do have the Nightwing as well, and I also do have the Supergirl, so they're both going to be getting reviewed on the channel in the very, very near future, so keep your eyes out for them as well. And with that, I must bid you farewell because the video is over and it's run its course. So thank you so much for watching. If you appreciated this video, please leave a like on it so I know you liked it. Leave any comments you have down in the comment section below before exiting the video. And if you think you might like to see more of my kind of content show up in your inbox on an almost daily basis, well, just hit the subscribe button, then ding the bell, and you'll never miss a video. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.